May include the urge to howl, uncontrollable laughter, amnesia, heavy craving, hands may become rudely sentient, your cat may start talking, the immortal snail might catch your trail, absurd use of...
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news. The new prescription of Howl is causing devastation throughout the WIT'S. They've never been on air. They've never run a show. This is their first time. There's chaos in the streets. We advise you to stay in your homes and continue listening to this broadcast.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Howl. I'm your host, Waylin, and I'm here with...
Leighton, hello.
And Lane.
And Witty on board.
Hi, Willie.
Hi.
William.
So, I just wanted to know, you guys want to talk about what did everybody enjoy their most out of their time? Enjoy the most out of their time here.
Most out of their time. Leighton?
What did I enjoy the most? Who's to say, really? It's really a complicated question. I enjoyed almost everything that I did, except for board operating. That was certainly my least favorite part.
Willie?
I love board operating, actually.
I was just about to say, how you feeling?
I'm feeling like I'm offended.
I'm calling
How
out,
could you say that?
I'm calling out your profession, and I'm calling out you. I don't trust anyone who enjoys board opping.
I didn't hate
How could
board
you not
operating.
trust me? It's just moving a dial and pressing
Okay,
a
but it's a
button.
really
That's a
scary
good
dial.
point.
It's not a
I've
scary
never
dial.
seen a scarier dial in my days.
How have you never seen a scarier dial?
I've been around the dial community. I've been in a lot of dial-based spaces.
What, the dial of death?
What does Boy know about his dials?
You gotta trust me. You gotta trust my dial knowledge.
I will say that in my regard, my favorite thing that I did.
In my regard.
In my regard.
In my regard.
Okay, just make fun of the way I talk, Leighton. Like, what the heck? No, but my favorite thing that I did, I liked making the promo, actually. I think that was low-key my favorite thing to do.
Mhm.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That's so much fun.
Just because I didn't think I was going to like it very much, and then, like, as I was making it, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
I made a whole movie trailer spoof for mine. So I did the Hunger Games, and I was like, okay, let's figure these things out. And then I've got all these mics to make it sound like an auditorium at times. I'm like,
That's cool.
I was playing mine back oh my gosh, I genuinely ate that.
We did it.
That's how I was doing
We just
with
need to play.
mine.
We just need to
Yeah.
play our stuff out loud because
Yeah,
it was-
we should.
it was that.
Somebody play my promo.
Somebody listen to my promo.
I know, right?
But my favorite part, I would say my favorite part is this. I like hosting. It's really fun. I like asking everybody questions.
I hosted once, and Loki, I wish I got to do it again. I just really didn't get to do it. Well,
Right.
Because I don't know, but I liked it. My favorite episode was the one we just did, the food and
I
or
agree.
movies.
Oh, that was such a good
Hot
episode.
takes episode.
I think that
Hot takes.
was the most fun I had during
Yeah,
the
because
episode.
Twinkie Wiener sandwich and tater
Right.
salad. It was
Twinkie
good.
Wiener sandwich.
You just can't go. You can't go wrong with that.
You
It's just
can't.
so good. It's a good combo.
I've
Oh,
really
so amazing.
enjoyed meeting all of my fellow wits and interacting with everyone at the radio station. Everyone I've met has been really nice, and I'm excited to continue working with folks.
He's such a sweetheart. He's so nice.
I don't know. I don't want to literally piggyback off of all y'all, but at the same time, everything y'all have said is my favorite thing too, because I love hosting. I mean, if you can tell, I've hosted just about every single episode that I could.
Yeah, who
Um,
likes doing the TD? Who likes TD? Am I right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Janelle.
Ooh,
Janelle,
TriCaster.
I like doing
Woo.
TD. I like doing TD. I did TD for 2 episodes. and I
TD
liked
is
it.
fun, although the one time I did it, I don't know.
So, what you guys just figured? Sorry,
Yeah, just cut him off. We don't need to talk, Loki.
I didn't mean to. I didn't realize you were talking. I'm so sorry.
That's
no,
like
you're
Can you
good. You're
finish?
good.
Pull him with the
no,
hook
keep
off the
going. Keep
stage.
going. The show must go on.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So what you guys plans to do in the future for the station?
They're thinking so hard.
I'm thinking.
I
with
just
my
put on my
brain.
thinker cap. Well, okay.
There's a light bulb.
Personally, okay. I got a lot of stuff to sort out
Same.
by the end of it, after this semester. If I decide that I want to come back, I low-key. Here's the thing, okay? I have a job opportunity at the Townsend Center, okay? But I don't know. I haven't signed up for it yet, and I low-key might have lost the position. Which, if I did, there might... Also, I think I could do Maggie's job.
Whoa.
Shots
I'm just gonna put-
fired.
I think I could be a great WIT coordinator. So that's what I think I would want to do.
Maggie, he's
If
coming for your job. You want
I
to comment?
If I came back, I would want to be a WIT coordinator.
If I get ousted by a wit, purely no, hold up. Purely just like you are better at my job, then I deserve to lose it.
On the record right now, here it is. I'm putting in my job application with Wolf Radio to be WIT coordinator for the next year.
Are there not
But like
multiple?
you trained him. Like he's like succeeding.
Right,
I-
so
you're getting
You've
Anakin.
paved the path
You're
for
getting
his
Anakin.
future.
You're getting Anakin.
This is the biggest betrayal.
I got the high ground now.
How could you do this?
Yep.
I'm saying if like you're better at my job than me and I am the one that trained you, then I deserve to lose my job. But if I leave the job, then you have my blessing. I don't care.
Well, but that would be like a good thing, right? If I'm better at you than your job? That
No.
probably won't be.
Honestly, it wouldn't be that hard. I have not been medicated.
It's like- Anyways, Leighton.
I have applied to a job at the station. I've applied to be, I think it was assistant production manager.
I don't even know what that.
It means you assist the production manager.
Well, I just mean I don't know I didn't even know the names of
You
the
gotta
jobs.
get more on. You gotta get on it, man.
Yeah?
You gotta.
Bro didn't read the handbook,
Did
did he?
not.
Oh, I
read
mean,
the
like,
handbook.
no, but
Kicked
that-
out of the
all
WIT
right.
program.
Hey, look.
Final show.
Look at
You're
my-
not here anymore.
Look at my quiz results when they come out, and I made 100. You guys are gonna be. You're gonna be surprised.
I'm telling you right now, you didn't.
No.
I need someone to really like look at mine because I know I got the Waylin B Wolf
Dude,
thing
no, I
right.
killed that. No,
but,
I lucky killed
but it
that.
said, but
dude.
it didn't give me my
Oh.
points because I didn't put it like
No,
in the
dude.
exact order it wanted
No,
it.
it's because I have to go through this thing.
No,
That's
dude,
fair.
I killed it. I
don't think I
know
killed
in the
it
back of my
anymore.
head, bro. I just nailed that part, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I
I've
know my
also.
stuff.
Oh, it's like this bit.
You didn't check the results?
So
Are you able
mine
to
was being
submit two?
funky. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Mine was being funky. I couldn't see it, but. Anyways, Willie.
I'll go next. Yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of like all over the place right now,
Aw.
to be fair, but I will be looking into positions here to see what's available to apply for, because I gotta get some money so that I can afford my apartment. That's gonna be a big deal. For
Why don't
me.
you? Okay, you said you like journalism.
I do.
Why do
That
you
is the
not
thing.
work at the TV station?
Apply to journalism.
See, okay, I genuinely I want to. I haven't like. Okay, don't you have to go through the program first though?
Okay, so I thought you did, but then when a bunch of new people came in this semester and they hadn't taken the training program and they were already volunteers, I went, oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that. 'cause
Anyone can work at the
I
television station.
went through the training station or training thing, and then like I got a job there, and then they were just like, oh, okay. But I don't know. I don't know if you really have to. That might be a question for them.
I mean, I'll
Well,
be doing that next semester anyway.
Well, maybe that'll be the decider on whether or not you want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to like weigh the water a little bit into that, but preferably yes, because that would be like going directly with what I want to do.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
Milan.
I'm transferring.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Wait, where
So
are you
where?
going?
She's gonna say KSU.
Don't
She
say
said-
that.
if she says KSU, I'm
We're-
Guys, I'm undecided, okay?
Okay.
I
So
might
you're-
even stay. I
you're
don't know.
You're potentially
Mm.
transferring to a mystery location.
Yeah.
Good
pretty
times.
L.
No specific reason. I just want to be able to say I went to multiple places.
That's fair.
That's
Milan enters the transfer portal.
That's awesome.
Make one of those Instagram posts.
Yeah, bro.
Just like Milan, please do not go to KSU. I know two
Just
other
don't go
people.
don't go to KSU and don't go to UNG, and you're good.
Only applications I submitted was
Oh my
Milan.
god.
Oh, okay.
Get out.
We're
lost.
Y'all don't even know what I
Unbelievable.
just said. I could have said anything.
We
We
know what you
heard you.
said.
What did
I'm
I say?
offering the board.
it into the mic.
We have
Literally,
headphones.
Milan, I turned
What
your
did
thing
I
so
say?
far up.
The only application that I've applied for
My
is
mic was
KSU.
muted the whole this was on 0. I didn't even know that you guys could hear me.
Oh,
Oh
no, we
my
could hear
goodness.
you. We heard it.
Loud and clear.
Oh
Hear
my
it.
gosh.
That's
Bro.
the third
Bro,
person
is
I
my
know
mic
going to
muted?
KSU now.
Yeah.
I was joking.
Sure.
That was a falsie.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Guys,
You're
listen.
listening and you go to KSU, transfer.
If you're
I've been telling my friends that.
if any
I've been telling
if any
them.
KSUians are
Or
out there
UNG.
listening,
Yo,
I
any
cannot believe my
Nighthawks-
mic exposed me. Like
Any
this.
Nighthawks listening, you need to get out of there. You need to leave.
Nighthawk.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's
UNG Nighthawks.
kind of a
UNG?
cool name.
No, it's not.
The campus just is
Wolves,
like okay,
baby.
okay. If you think this campus is small, go to North Georgia and you'll see
Go to
this
any of
campus
them.
is just like generally
Go to
Like good
Gainesville
size.
one. Go to the
Yeah.
Dahlonega one.
yeah.
They're all trash. They're all
Mhm.
trash, especially the Gainesville one. Low key, they're all bad. I don't know. I went to West Georgia. I was like, oh, this is good enough for me. Because UGA also because my mom works at UGA and my sister goes to UGA.
Yeah.
It's just it's too much to deal with, and
It's
I don't
so
have
much.
I don't have a car. So imagine like going to UGA and not having a car, walking everywhere.
No, okay. So my sister used to go to UGA, and I thought about going there too, but then I was like, she was like, oh no, like if you have a class on 2 different sides of campus, you might as well just drop it at that
Mhm.
point. Like, doesn't matter, professor. There's no way by the bus system you're gonna be able to get anywhere,
Yeah.
and parking is a nightmare.
It is, and literally the only way you could do it is if you have a car, and parking is bad. So
UWG is great because it's a walkable space, which is probably my favorite thing about it so far, is that I can just walk everywhere.
Here at
Yeah.
UWG,
True.
we support all forms of education, as long as that's like at our school.
Yeah.
As
Because
long
if you're
as
not,
it's here.
you are our enemy.
yeah,
Yes.
we are
Peace and love, but
yeah,
like
peace and love, unless you're
enemy.
another.
Ringo.
college,
You are
'cause
not.
We're coming for you.
exactly.
Yeah, especially UKSU. I hope you're listening.
Am I
Mhm,
catching
mhm.
strays?
I don't know. We'll see. Oh, any show? So yeah.
I am in the midst of planning a potential like podcast miniseries thing.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh, let's hear
Okay,
it.
it's called
Let 'em go.
the American Pie podcast. It's like kind of it's
Pie
it's
sounds so
I don't know if
delicious.
any of you are familiar with the Anthropocene Reviewed by John Green. It's
I know John Green, but not that.
it's
Yeah.
sort of an essay style podcast, but I would have other people on it too.
Mm.
Okay,
presumably. Analyzing different images of Americana, like white picket fence, Route 66, that sort of thing, and analyzing how they came to be and what it says about like America as the current nation,
Mhm.
like how it relates to how we live in America right now.
Will there be an episode on either the song or the movie American Pie?
Probably
Or the
not.
sequel, American Pie 2.
I
There's a
don't want to
sequel?
talk about
And it's
American
got
Pie
a-
2.
It's got a phenomenal soundtrack, dude. It's got just a banger.
That's
soundtrack.
probably the only good thing about
It
it. I
is,
presume.
but it's like the soundtrack is cooked. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. It's oh god.
Yeah, that is fair.
Pie
Facts.
sounds delicious. Like every time y'all say pie, I'm just thinking like that would be so good. Like,
Remember, true fans of this
We don't
stream,
like pie.
they remember that pies are a sandwich.
Oh, they talk about that.
what?
I didn't listen.
That was a food hot
What
take.
do you
That was
mean
from
pie
last
is a
episode.
sandwich?
We said that pie was bad. Chicken pot pie bad.
Well,
Mhm.
chicken
Yeah, that
pot
is
pie
bad.
doesn't count. It's a pie.
I'm
This
thinking
is-
of like
we
blueberry
already had
pie,
this
guys.
conversation.
Yeah, wait, we're reverting.
If an ice cream sandwich is a sandwich,
I don't
a
have
pie
any,
is a sandwich.
but maybe.
Sorry.
I don't know. I would be
Oh.
more the type to just like hop on one.
Same.
Mhm.
I would like there's a lot of
But
work that goes into
I
it.
understand that that's sort of the issue at hand is that there's not
Mhm.
many on the table. There, Milan just broke her mic. Did we catch that on camera? Get her.
First, she's
Get her, Janelle.
transferring to
I haven't done
KSU.
anything.
What is
It
it?
just fell.
What is
It's
Yeah.
First, she's
If you
transferring.
needed a physical proof that we don't know what we're doing,
yeah.
there it is right there. The mic just fell off. But yeah, I would be the type to hop on one. But I don't know. I have like ideas, but
just heard the mic fall.
it'd literally be like, no one would want to be on it. Is the issue.
I'd be on it. I don't know what it is yet, but I
Willie's
would.
mudded.
Sorry, I muted the wrong mic for a second. My bad. I muted myself actually.
Is my mic
That was the
muted?
funny thing.
That's awesome.
I thought about like doing a show or whatnot. Like, I like the idea. I like D&D. I like that kind of stuff.
I would do it just for. I don't know anything about it, but I'd do it.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I did it
but-
like once, but I'd do it just to do it.
And I'm just with the planning and everything. I was thinking, how am I gonna actually like set up like an actual like playing thing,
Table.
as well as like there's a lot of planning and also like if I'm doing this. I mean, I'm also gonna put out there. I know they talked about it. We had it, I think, at one of our meetings. We talked about doing, there's some shows that the station may or may not bring back or whatnot. I know one of them was talking about doing one about campus news and about how, what's going on campus and how you can get involved in that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's also other, but they'll maybe, hopefully, some other ones. And, if there's a way to get involved there, I would love to get involved there.
Yeah. Okay. I don't listen to many podcasts, right? There's this one podcast I listen to. There's this thing that I've liked since before. Okay. I decided I wanted to be an actor when I was 8. Before that, I was... Okay. I have a child. I'm sorry. It's just so embarrassing.
No, it's okay.
There's
Just
so
have
many
it.
layers to this.
Yeah.
Since I was 5, I've liked professional wrestling.
Ooh.
Right? Okay.
Fair.
And the only podcast that I listen to are these 3 guys who talk about professional wrestling. Okay? And that is the only, like, when people say, come up with an idea, that's the only thing that's in my
Pitch it to
head.
sports.
Maybe, but I don't know who else would even be, like, into that. And it's like, I would just want to, like...
Literally.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's also, it's something that a lot of people cringe at. There's a lot of people who think it's just, like, dumb and weird. So I don't
There's
really...
nothing wrong with being dumb and weird.
I
mean,
love
look.
slapboxing. It's not the same thing.
Sure, man. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. If you, I don't
I
know.
like Rock'em
I don't
Sock'em
know.
Robots.
There's just a lot of weird things about it. Like, I don't know. It's so hard to explain. But that would be, like, if I could pitch a show, it'd be probably something along those lines.
Do it.
Maybe.
Well, that's all we have for this segment of How Yeah. Oh, well, this is it. Like, right?
Well, there's.
This is the last time you'll be on air.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
this
do...
is-
I'll probably be TD after this. So...
I want to
I'll-
host after this.
I'll be around. We'll be around. Thank you all for listening to us ramble
Yes.
for several minutes for this semester.
A month-long yap session.
Awesome.
You guys.
Bye.
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 All right, welcome back to Howl. Yeah. Moving on. I'm your host Eliza, and we have
Janelle.
Matthew.
Kenya.
All right, so just continuing our conversation. Just how did y'all like this semester, like being a WIT? What did y'all think about it?
It was better than I thought it would be. I mainly did this for the class, just like for the extra credit, but I ended up really enjoying my time here. Getting to learn how to use the audio tracking and stuff, and being able to learn audio sites, and I never really got much experience with audio. I was like hardcore editing, filmography, all that kind of stuff. I never had anything with editing. Not editing, sorry. Audio.
No, I agree. I started the WIT program because of the experimental learning class, but like I'm happy that I did both of my experimental learnings like this semester so that I could be in WIT, because like the radio station is like awesome, low-key underrated. Like I don't really hear anybody past like people who are in the radio station talk about the radio station, but like it's awesome. I'm happy that I did it.
Yes, the radio station. I think this was the most interactive one that we have as far as the opportunities in the class. And I like the aspect of being able to learn multiple different levels. Like we learned a lot at the other stations too, but I feel like this one is kind of more hands-on. And I was more excited to be on air and to get the experiences. And that was more like my favorite part of doing this class.
I mean, for me, I did it because I wanted to. I signed up through like one of the remotes. I've always had an interest in like college radio, and I've always just thought that was like such a cool idea. And like finding out about this like through my research of the school, and I was like, oh, I can do something with like radio. I'm doing that, and I'm so happy that I like jumped in and like I did it.
Now that you mention it, like the Wolf radio station, the WIT program is like completely different than how they make college radio seem like in movies and TV shows. Because like when I signed up for this, I was expecting to be like in an office with a bunch of records all over the place and just playing music like 24/7, and that was just gonna be about it. Like I wasn't expecting to learn how to do shows and like really learn like the ins and out of radio. So it's really cool.
Yeah, I know for me, I didn't think we would get as much experience. I thought we were mainly going to be shadowing someone and just learning like that, but I didn't know we would actually get to do our own shows and have the opportunity to create our own proposals or even to create our own spot within the radio station even after the program ends.
Yeah, though I initially started, when I was figuring out what I wanted to do with the lab, I was debating between the film one, which would be on Thursdays, and this. I had something going on Thursdays, so I was like, ugh, fine, I guess I'll do radio, but I'm glad I did it. This is probably one of the cooler things I've done here so far.
Yeah, and what do you guys see like a future here? Do you have any plans for what you want to do here at Wolf Radio?
If time allows it. I am planning on doing more with the esports program, and don't know if I'll have the time to be able to do this, but if I do, I would love to.
I definitely want to get involved. I just don't really know where to get involved. Like, I'm not sure if I want to start a show. I don't know if I want to get a job. I feel like I have to think it over. I could do both. I just don't know what kind of show I would want to do.
Guys, we need the Janelle show. We need it. We need it. We gotta hear all your opinions on everything.
A show just about everything Janelle thinks about 24/7 with, some guest stars.
What did I think about when I was showering today? Welcome back to Janelle's show. Today we're talking about shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts while we're walking to class, thoughts while we're commuting, the thoughts on traffic, the thoughts on today's homework assignment, just everything. Yeah, tune in.
For me, I think I would like to get involved in the station, but I don't know where, like Janelle said, like, I would do a paid position. I'll also do volunteer, but it just kind of depends on the different opportunities, too, because I know I'll have to get comfortable with whoever is in each program, then I'll be able to talk more. And then with paid positions, I know I still have, like, very minimal experience, so I would be a little nervous for that. So I would want someone that's higher up to be able to explain how everything goes so I don't feel like I'm messing everything up.
Yeah, for me, I would like still like love to be involved with the station somehow. I'm not sure what, but yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about like if I want to actually like work here or like I'll probably just end up volunteering. Yeah, and I guess, do y'all have any advice for any future wits or anyone listening thinking about joining the station?
If you're thinking about doing it, do it. It's you'll have fun. It doesn't matter who you are. You have a space here in the WIT program.
And at the station.
I agree with that. I would also say, like, if you want to do it, make the time to do it. Like, don't just kind of be like, I'm going to pop in whenever I can. Like, make the time to actually, like, fully commit to it, because then you'll have a better experience that way. Because, like, if you just are, like, half in, half out, then you won't be able to, like, have the fun about being on the show or doing your assignments, which were honestly a lot more fun than I was expecting. Like,
Right. I think for me, I would say don't let like personal, what's it called? Like, don't let things that you maybe experience, like if you're shy, don't let that stop you from joining, because it'll be like when you get there longer, it'll be able to help you like expand and grow, make you want to participate in more stuff. So don't hold yourself back.
I mean, I would say just have fun with it. Don't like stress about it. Just, yeah, I mean, it is fun. Just like, especially with your work, like get creative with it, and don't like take it too seriously. Because I guess with the WIT program, it's experimental. So
You're saying that we shouldn't have professional level things as a WIT? So I shouldn't have put so much effort into my promos. Sigh.
I mean, put like effort into it, but like it doesn't have to be perfect.
Right, don't stress over it.
Right. All right. I think that's all the time that we have right now, and we will back in just a few minutes.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want.
And we are back. Wow, that was just such a smooth transition. So I mean, we're back to our final like segment here of this season of Howl Yeah. I mean,
Season.
I know.
It's
So sad.
It's been a long one, but a great one.
My name is Willie. I am your host with the most. And with me, I have my good friends
Janelle.
Matthew.
And Lane.
on the board.
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 There it is.
Shout out to TD.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Layton.
Yeah! Okay, guys. So, it's sad that this is like the last one, but let's end it out with a bang. So, I want to know. First of all, if you weren't at Wolfstock, where were you? Like,
Exactly.
where were you? Because we were there.
DJ Scopes was, or MC Scopes. Sorry, apologies. But MC Scopes was there. That's why you should have went.
Exactly.
I was there since 2, baby. I was there the entire time.
Dedication right there. That is dedication.
Had fun the entire time.
Some of the music was so amazing. I mean, like, what was y'all's like takeaways? What was y'all's like favorite parts of the night?
Just being able to speak with the community of Carrollton while playing games with them. It was just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because I was working the dice game for a large majority of the event and just cheering whenever someone got multiple pairs. Seeing the smiles on their face.
Yeah.
Made my heart glow.
I got to man the spinner game, Spin to Win with Kenya.
Did everyone do games?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Huh. Okay. I didn't do a game.
What did you do?
I was giving out T-shirts at the prize table.
Okay, you kind of got roped into that too.
Which, I mean, like, I was fine with. I was just, like, an animal. But it was, like, there was, like, way too many people running it. It was, like, me and 3 other people for, like, a job that's low-key, like, 2 people could do it.
Yeah, but, like, y'all brought up the hype out of that, like, hallway
Dude.
kind of space because it was pretty much, like, you had the hallway space and it was, like, dead in between the concert and outside.
It was
y'all
so-
made that hype.
It was so funny because I can't remember their names to save my life, but they were running the anytime somebody would come in, the people that were there, they would go, "Hey, welcome to Wolfstock. Hey, welcome to Wolfstock." And we'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's what we're doing here." And then, but I was just in the back just folding T-shirts. Just cool, dude. I was just a beast folding the T-shirts in the back. They're like, I don't know who you are, but, like, you're doing those T-shirts really well, dude. I'm like, thanks. That's
Get
like why I'm
this
here.
man in retail.
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
No way. But
Goals hire this man.
Yeah. It was so funny though. I had a good time. I feel like at one point there were these little kids came up at one point.
Yeah.
And we were kind of like winding down, so like we weren't being as like super like, hey, you have to have this exact amount of tickets to get this exact prize. Like we were being a little bit less lenient, and they're kids, and they came up and they're like, I want a button. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, you can grab it if you want. And they did it, and he like popped it out and was trying to, and I was like, whoa. And like I had to like go over and like pin it to his shirt and everything and send him away. But I don't know. It was fun though. I had a lot of fun, and then we got to see MC Scobes, and that was awesome.
I mean, that is how you end the night.
That's
Exactly.
dude. If there's any way to end the night, you're ending it with freaking MC Scobes, dude. That's awesome, man.
The set was amazing. Crowd energy was like hot.
So much.
Be at Wolf Radio, so.
See, I was wondering because like I'm seeing like all the staff members of Wolf Radio like on the side basically forming a mosh pit. And I was like,
we repeat, there was no mosh pit.
There was no mosh pit.
There was no
There was
mosh
no mosh
pit at Wolfstock.
no mosh
Alleged.
pit. I'm exaggerating,
Hey,
y'all.
as somebody who was liking the MC Scobes Instagram posts before, I already knew a bit of lore. Also, John from sports has been talking to me about MC Scobes a little bit, and so, dude, to see the legend himself performing live, dude, that was awesome. So awesome. What do you guys think? Out of all the music, what was your favorite like music act?
I mean, Scobes takes number one, obviously. But right before Scobes, I believe it was Ava Rose and
Yes.
I'm getting what the guy's name was. It's like something with a P, I think. But
David Pippin.
David Pippin. Let me tell you, Ava. Both are talented. They're professionals.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
That makes
That doesn't
sense.
surprise me.
Because
yeah.
her voice, amazing.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I heard that stuff from outside. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is going on in there?
Yeah.
I was like, can I take my 5-minute break? Cool. And then I just walked in there and like took a 10.
We had 5 minutes.
Oh, that's where you went.
We had
Okay.
5-minute breaks.
Because he abandoned us
Yeah, I'm
outside.
sorry. We had 5-minute breaks.
It was so good.
I mean, we had water
That
breaks.
was the
Yeah.
the Willie 5-minute break. Like only he got that 5-minute break.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're just over there. Shirts.
Dude, and they're like, we need 2XL right now. We need 2XL. There's not any in there.
That was me.
I don't know where they are.
No, but then Sean came over and he goes into the box and he goes, "You're looking for 2XLs?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but that box is like, I already checked that box." He goes in, mom style, goes up, picks 2 up, and goes, "There's 2 right here." And I'm like, "What the? What? Why? How did you do that? You just made them appear."
Okay, so insider secret here. We wits, we were paired up with each other, except for you, Lane. It's okay. But so me and Kenya were paired up for the night, and we had a blast. But we had a running joke the entire time, like joking. Anytime that Maggie walked across, we were like, "Did Maggie notice us? Did Maggie see us? Did we get checked off that we were here?"
No, I knew all of y'all were there. I had seen all of y'all.
I wasn't sure until you spoke.
What?
I wasn't sure if you saw any of us until you spoke
Yes.
to us.
Yes.
I made sure Maggie saw me.
I knew Maggie saw
Like,
me.
don't you remember when she spoke to us? Like, I think it was like the end of the night.
Yeah.
We were just clapping for Kenya. You were like, "You did it,
Literally.
girl. You did it."
Like, you literally came and you were like, "Hi, y'all. Okay, bye." And then walked out. And then, like, as soon as you made it down the hallway, we were like, "Yes."
Sorry, yeah, I was running.
Yeah.
She was just like doing like all the VIP stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was stressful.
And then she would come in every now and again, and I'd just be like, "Hey, Maggie," and she'd be like, "Hey." She was just locked in.
Here's how crazy it was. I didn't realize that you were you. I just knew, like, I had seen you earlier in the night, and I was like I knew you were helping fold the things over at the table to set up, but I didn't know you stayed there.
Right.
So, like, every time I came in, I just saw a dude, and he would say, "Hey, Maggie," and then I would leave, and he'd go, "Bye, Maggie," and I was like, who is this person? Okay, whatever, bye.
Because low-key, I didn't know anyone there, and so I was just like, anytime I saw somebody I knew, I was like, "Oh, cool." Yeah.
I mean, I think I was like right across the hall from
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Just screaming at the top of my lungs.
I would
when
see
everyone got,
Richard,
like,
and
2
I'd be
pairs.
like, "Oh, thank God Richard's here."
No, that was me with Eliza because, like, they had us outside doing, the, like, toss game where I forget what it's called. Cornhole.
Yeah.
Thank you. Why did I forget the name of
Shout
cornhole?
out
Anyways,
Cornhole.
It's a common mistake.
I promise you, I was just, like, stuck to Eliza's hip for, like, most of the night, bro, because I was just like, I don't know any of these people. And they kept on moving us between games. So I was just like, this is the one person I know. And then we saw Will and Kenya, and I was just like, just going to stay here for the night.
we just like, kind of joined up, and then like 4 of us were hiking out the rest of the night. So I want to kind of like move past, Wolfstock. Wolfstock was awesome.
Yeah.
How are we feeling? Like, this is the end of the semester. We're wrapping everything up, this sad. But like, how are you feeling towards finals? How prepared do you feel? Do you feel like I'll go first with this. This semester has been my academic comeback. So,
You are the only one.
Amen.
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 Amen, brother.
Last semester was my academic comeback. So yeah.
So I have been really preparing for these finals. How do y'all feel for yourselves?
Whew. I'm
Pain,
glad someone.
guilt,
Eh,
scared,
I'm
stress.
alright, cause low-key I got like mostly film classes, so I'm
Yeah.
like I'm not taking any finals on anything that I'm not like well versed in. So yeah.
Y'all, I'm just happy these classes are done.
Yes.
Like, they're not, like, crazy hard, but it's just like, why are we doing this?
The thing that's been stressful is doing school and also having a job. Like, that's the thing that has been so yucky. But we're wrapping. This is a big. I feel everything wrapping up, which
Okay.
is very good.
I want to ask a big question here. which would you rather have? And I know it depends really on the class, but would you rather do a final exam or a final project?
Final project
Yeah,
always.
final project.
Final project.
Final project
always.
every time.
Every single
I
time.
hate tests. I'm a bad test taker. From the day I was born, I was not made for tests.
What test were you taking on the day you were born?
The stupidity test.
No, there are tests for babies.
I'm beyond.
Wait, what?
Really?
Yeah. Okay. It's like the newborn like survival test kind of thing. Like they
Oh.
test to see how well you're breathing, and like it's a score of 1 to 10. It's the APGAR. It's called APGAR. And if you score below like a 6 or so, then you get shipped on off to the NICU, or you're about to make a lot of friends really quickly.
I like tests more. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a good test taker though, and low key having a project, because usually final projects you got to do them with people. Not I like people. I'm a people person.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this: if it's between you and me getting an 100, when I can get the 100 on my own, get out.
Yeah.
Get
Amen.
lost.
I actually agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
I'll choose the final project every time, but there was a class I took last semester, which was my bio lab class, and literally all you had to do, I did everything. I was in the woods, I was in the lake, I did the presentation, I did the slideshow. All you had to do is show up, and you didn't show up. And then you had the audacity to email our teacher, basically threatening our teacher, talking about I'm gonna go to the dean about this, da-da-da. Then bring my grade into it so you can get my grade dropped so that you can have an average.
Let him know. Let him
Just
know.
like, and then you're gonna still follow me on Instagram. You're gonna still follow me on Instagram, and then keep me in your close friends. That's crazy.
I hate
Anyways,
group
That's
projects.
crazy.
hate group projects. Would rather do a personal final project.
Just do a test, like multiple choice with a little short response, and get me out of that class.
How about no short response? I don't.
no short
You can't
response.
type a paragraph.
I can. Okay. I can type a paragraph.
Type a paragraph.
But then it becomes subjective. Then it becomes subjective based on the professor.
Who cares? If it's on the end of a bunch of multiple choices, like, okay, so they bring your grade from 100 to a 91. Oh, well. You know
but like,
I mean?
what if that's the question that has the most points?
I don't know. Whatever.
So, coming to the end, not only of this episode, but of the entire season, what is something that has impacted you? And I will say, like, to keep this short, what has been your biggest takeaway that you've been able to take away from this process of being here?
You can learn how to do literally anything if you put in the effort. Yeah. Thank you.
Manage your time properly.
Yeah.
That's just a life thing. I didn't even learn that here. I still don't know it. I'm going to be low key. But I'm trying.
You cackled like in
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
Yeah, personally, I just wanted to learn more about audio, and I'm so glad I was able to learn, because audio is one asset that I just never was able to learn, and with this, I got the opportunity to learn and put it to use. So I'm so glad I had this opportunity.
I'd say plan ahead, but when things fail, adjust. How do you pivot? How do you make something work when it's just not looking out? I can't tell you how many little projects, little things that I made, and I looked at and I was like, you know what? Oh, I gotta just try something else. But
Real.
I think that's just about it for us tonight on tonight's episode of Howl Yeah. But before we go, a little reminder that if you haven't already, what are you doing? Make sure you are following us on Instagram at TheWolfUWG on Instagram, and let us know your thoughts about the show. If you missed today's episode or the entire season, head over to thewolfuwg.com or the Audacity app to find all of our episodes. And until next semester, can I get a howl yeah?
Howl yeah!
Yeah.